Okay, so today's going to be July 29, 2019, which is a Monday. Market was kind of iffy today, especially for me. So let's go over the trades. I took 6 trades today. 4 of them were losers. One of them was a break even, and one of them was a winner. And I'm up $160 on the day. So accuracy went down. So let's go over the trades really quick. My first trade is going to be on MYL, which is this stock here, also over here. So if you look here on the 30-second chart, you see it's kind of gapping down and kind of drifting. So the stock gets bought up in the beginning and somewhat rejects this pivot level here and then starts to sell off extremely hard, and it gives us an engulfing 5-minute candle. So it looks like here on the 5-minute. So as it engulfs through, I'm thinking this should be a short, and as it comes right back up, I'm going to get short on the pullback. So let me go back, show you exactly what it is I saw. Alrighty, so as it sells off, the candle comes back up and starts rejecting over here. This candle is a little consolidation, and as this candle starts to kind of roll over, I'm getting in short. I'm short 2081 with 1,000 shares, looking to add heavily on the position if it's a winner. And this candle just comes right back up, and then I'm just gonna get stopped out because I'm kind of expecting this to roll over extremely fast, and it should roll over right now. The fact that it was engulfing and showing a huge red candle, showing weakness. So that was the first trade. Second trade was on PFE here. So kind of the same setup. So as you can see, this 5-minute comes up and then it's kind of engulfing the same way. So this is a much better engulfing candle because there's one candle taking away all this. This is kind of just looks kind of more reversing kind of. But as this comes through, I'm thinking we're gonna start seeing a trend going to the lower side. So I'm looking to get short. So right here. So this is what I kind of have to work on. So here I took 3 trades, all basically on the same setup and on the same stock, resulting in minus $270 for all 3 trades. So that's not a very good sign. So as the stock starts to roll over, I'm getting in short. First trade was at 41.80, right here where the screen candle is. We get a little sell off here, and then it comes back up. I get stopped out. As we get these moving averages and it turns back over, I'm getting short again at 41.91, and again just getting stopped out. And then the same thing, as it starts to look like it's going to roll over, I'm getting short at 40.90 with 2,000 shares because I was also making a 5-minute new low. So I took heavier position thinking it was really going to roll over right now because we had the engulfing, we had this somewhat consolidation, and I'm thinking it's really going to roll over. And again, we just get stopped out. So 3 trades here. If you look at the 5-minute, it just, now looking back, it doesn't really look like the best setup in the world, especially if you're taking 3 trades on. We have this one candle coming up, and then these candles are selling off here, and then it kind of just gets popped back up to VWAP. Just not really good price action. And we're also here on this pivot on the daily. So maybe I think it was going to roll over, but just we need to be taking 3 stabs at a setup that's kind of like this. It's not really the best. And then now we're going to go back to MYL, which was my 5th trade. So MYL, okay, so as you can see, MYL starts making lower highs, especially on this 5-minute. This looks a little bit better here. So we get this engulfing crack, and then it kind of pulls back and just can't push above VWAP. It can't push above the 20 EMA, and we're just kind of here drifting. And here we start to go lower highs, lower lows, lower highs, lower lows. So I'm thinking this is going to set off like this. Exactly what it did is what I was thinking I was going to do. So the first entry was the break even. So really quickly. All right, so one thing I'm trying to work on, as I said earlier, is adding to my winning trades. So I get in here on this crack at 20.96, throw my stop above the little pivot level, and as it starts to sell off, I triple my position to 20.82. So roughly my new average was 20.87 with 3,000 shares. So I put 1,000 here, added 2,000 here, give me a total of 3,000 shares at roughly 20.87. And the fact that it just we started to get the rollover here, and then it kind of got bought back up, and then once it got bought back here to my break even, I got out, but it really didn't do anything, and then it started to sell off, which is exactly what I thought I was going to do. So the fact that I saw it sell off, I didn't want to miss a move. So we see this little consolidation area here. This would have been a great place to add if I was still in the position from up here. You get this little sell off, you take profit, you get a little consolidation, you add heavily again, and you get the next leg down. So the fact that I had a feeling it was going to keep continuing lower, I went in this trade with 3,000 shares. Stop was very, very short. It's only, like 6 cents, very, very small. And then once it started to roll over, I started taking profit. So I took profit here, 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 and here. So as it went all the way down, basically scaled out my whole entire position. And as it rolled back up, I got short again. So I had 500 shares and I shorted 1,000, giving me a grand total of 1,500 shares. And then my new average price became, 20, 26 around here, around this little area here. So as the stock came back up, I stopped out break even. But as you can see, the stock was able to sell off a little bit more. But, me having 1,500 shares, I guess my new rule would be to have that stop as break even. So kind of a rough day, had a lot of losers, kind of had a lot of subpar setups. This just, I guess, wasn't managed the best way, this little trade right here. But I'm happy I was able to get back in here and get in with heavy size. So we still have some things to work on, but it ended up being a profitable day, but it just wasn't the best day.